Right, we're back again. Hopefully that'll be okay. Yeah. Hopefully that's all right there. Right. What am I doing with you then? You have to do it all through the browser. You have to do it all through Chrome.
Are you okay? Is this to say you're against them?
Yeah, it
We're not against
should be all right now. I've just got the camera down there and just sorting some other bits out.
Yeah. It's all right, darling. It's all right. Can you manage? I kick your ass now, wouldn't he?
Right, I just sorting some bits out. Get your phone up and go and do all the GoPro stuff. Go on your phone. Do all the GoPro stuff. GoPro app. The same thing as every other time. Go on the GoPro. Yeah, it should all be working now. I'm just setting some bits up. Go on the Go Live, live stream, other.
Which way do I on the phone?
Yeah. Yeah, if you just give me a minute, I'm just setting up. And then you can put your hotspot on. So you've got to do that, select the Wi-Fi network. Top one. Yeah. Go live. Don't do anything yet because I haven't made it go live. Yeah, that's coming through on this side now. Create the broadcast and post. Oh, that's all right. It's live. Right, I'm getting ready in a second. I've just got a sort of couple of last bits. Apologies, and you know it takes a bit of time to get everything ready. I'll be with you all in a minute, sorry. One more minute and I'll be done. Right. I'm all done. Things we do to cover these protests. Right. I'm nearly done. Right. Hello everyone, hello everyone. Sorry, thank you. Alright, let's all get through. Alright, just gonna walk through here.
And engage openly with our community. We demand that Cameron Ventures must disclose their Home Office contracts and explain why the River House Hotel in Mildenhall is spared while our Park Hotel and town suffers. We demand both. Must put this first.
You can all hear
our
alright.
people, our businesses, our unity over profit and politics.
We've got quite a lot of people.
This is about fairness for this and our Park Hotel, not division. It's about bringing the place where we shared Sunday roast and Friday happy hours.
People who want to bring.
I encourage you to look up what is happening in Baythorpe, Cossey, Epping, and other cities and villages across the country.
We're here live.
See the truth for yourselves. Let's stay peaceful, united, and louder than ever.
Yeah, so we've got
Join me in telling the Home Office and Cameron Ventures Group this is a town. And
We've
we
got,
They do actually. Look really
we've got
like them.
everyone there.
Say it loud, say it clear. Say it loud, say it clear.
You can tell with the eyebrow piercing.
Say it loud, say it clear. Say it loud, say it clear.
So we've got both the
It's
sides.
about people making profits. Well, let's look into the orators, the politicians who are making speeches about people who are refugees and asylum seekers being responsible
and for Wales.
for homelessness and so on. People like Nigel Farage, he's got $1 million in the bank, the richest MP in Parliament. The richest MP in Parliament purports to be interested in working class people. It's the rich, you're absolutely right, who are making the profits. And we stand for people, not profit. We stand for need, not hate. We stand for unity, not community. We stand for peace.
No one can hear you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Community, let's go.
Once more. Say it loud, say it clear.
Who are you? Who are you?
Say it loud,
Who
say it
are
clear.
you? Who are you? Who are you?
Say it loud, say it
The
clear.
lefties are well and truly outnumbered here.
Who are you? Who are you?
Yeah, we'll go
Say it loud,
through.
say it clear.
There they all are.
We're stand up. No, it's not. It's what hate looks like. It's what violence looks like. It's what the far right racists look like. Say it. Hell yes. We believe in peace, in unity. We stand against hate. We stand for community. Say it loud. Say it clear. Say it loud. Say it clear.
No, this is a different place.
Say it loud, say it clear. Say it loud, say it clear.
What's your problem, mate?
You're right, it's the people who make the profits out of
Ladies
the
and gentlemen, let's look at the hypocrisy
It's not
of
migrants that
stand-up
are making the
comedians.
profits. It's not refugees that are making the profits.
Ladies
It's
and
politicians
gentlemen,
like Nigel Farage. It's politicians who have made cuts, austerity and vicious attacks on council services over the last 2 or 3 decades. They're the people
Yeah,
who
it's
are
a bit
making the
rainy.
profits, not refugees.
I've got a question. How many economic migrants do you have?
We're going to have to say it once
How many
more.
economic migrants do you
Say
have?
it loud, say it clear.
How many economic migrants do you have?
Say it loud, say it clear.
So why should the government pay out hotels?
Say it loud, say it clear.
Why should the government, through contracts, pay out
Say it
hotels?
loud, say it clear.
Why aren't you housing the people that supposedly
We stand
the
for
most
unity.
vulnerable
We stand
and
for ordinary
also
people
being
in the
paid
world,
out
and
by
they're
local
right to stand
businesses
up
which
against
ruin
those who
the
are making
economy?
the profits. Those that are making the profits are making off to the bank and leading us in a homelessness crisis, leading us in the London NHS. The truth is, they're the people who cause the problems. Stop the yachts, not the boats. Stop the super yachts, not the boats. Stop the super yachts, not the boats. Stop the super yachts, not the boats.
The migrants aren't the problem.
Yeah, I've got a question. Why are they in urban areas and not London? Why are they not in London? Why are they in urban areas with no resources?
Say it loud, say it clear.
The migrant price
Get
Say it
try and get
loud,
the banner in when they put it up.
Out of 650 agencies, only 50 of them house illegal migrant hotels.
We got that as well.
Loud, say it clear. We stand in peace, we stand in unity, we stand in solidarity with the victims of violence and racist attacks and racist persecution.
Right. There we go, we've got the banner in. Enough is enough, stop the boats. We take a look around. We've got likes of Amnesty International, Stand Up to Racism. This is all of them.
For solidarity.
We've got all of them there.
Say it clear.
And then behind there.
So, question. Say it loud, say it clear. Say it loud, say it clear. Say it loud, say it clear.
Yeah, it's a bit crazy, this one. There's not a lot of space to move. Oh, sorry.
How many economic migrants do you have?
Yeah, like the crowds are all the way down there. And then
Yeah,
going
like
all the way
everyone
there.
else should. No one should pick up the front. There's no need to touch me, sir.
Oh,
You're at an organization, you don't want your voice to be heard. Is that what you're telling me? So you don't want your voice to be heard when you're complicit in the
We're going to
mass
have
immigration of
10 minutes of silence,
10 minutes
and
of
then
silence.
we're going to remember those victims of hate, of persecution, of violence.
Ladies and gentlemen, of the young British women who, due to their complicit Labour governments, have now been sexually assaulted.
yeah, this is a place called Diss in
How am I
Norfolk.
racist to pick out a
south of
demographic people
Norwich.
that disproportionately commit the most amount of crime? Are statistics
We've got
racist?
Bob talking.
So
Young Bob
why
saying.
you do your petty normative science
Yeah, come on then, boy.
Can you go back over the other side, please?
Why?
No.
Because you're inciting.
There's no harm, no one.
Violence.
There's no harm, no one.
You can answer them there, you were earlier.
There's no harm, no one.
How am I insulting violence
He's
by
only asking
potentially
the
asking questions to people at the demonstrations? A demonstration, ladies and gentlemen, is to have your voice heard. Why is it that supposedly I'm inciting violence for just asking questions?
You cowards. This was a peaceful silence for no reason whatsoever.
There's a lot going on. Just trying to
I'm asking
find a spot.
You're getting close to my
Mystic
personal
Media.
space.
Oh,
Is that
follow
you
you.
inciting
Yeah,
violence?
it was an Epping.
Yeah,
We've done the Epping ones.
I was watching AY, but he had it on portrait.
Yeah.
And I found you. I was
Look,
like,
I'm not
oh,
doing anything. I'm just
Yeah,
posing.
there yesterday, here today.
So I'm not
We're
inciting
getting around a
violence.
bit.
In fact, you're staying in a closer proximity to me.
that's really peaceful there.
Am I now? Well, the
Yeah,
police
it was a
officer is
lot.
also in your personal space. No, I'll stay
No
here.
counter
I'm
protesters
not
causing
going
any
to link away
mischief.
from you, sir.
So it went a lot
Ladies and
better.
gentlemen, I want to know why.
Yeah,
in
we got a,
solidarity with the people who don't speak English and the
I want to grab a picture of that sign.
Would you not
Well,
give to them
grab that
economy,
sign on the
but
thing.
they won't give consolidarity to the young British women.
Trying to get the sign in. There we go. We got it. Don't surrender. Try and get it in. Don't surrender. Our safety for their sanctuary. So yeah, that's one of the signs up. Cheers. Yeah. Yeah. I bet we're ended up on this side now.
Spent by the British government to then ruin the economy.
We'll bob around on
of
each side.
tourist
Something
attraction.
happening.
It's something I'm doing that. Yeah, I won't be attacked. And in fact, if anyone's attacking violence, it will be the people of the government.
This is a peaceful protest. I want to do it now.
Yes, and the peace will be kept if the people here don't hurt me. And that's the only thing that will happen. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to know what's the content of the silence? Will you will house any economic migrants?
I want to know if you'll be housing any of the economic migrants. Okay, any of you here? I want to know.
They were just trying to get young Bobbin, who's speaking to the people. See what happens.
Wherever you live.
Hang on.
I'm not the one saying that these people should take up the front of illegal migration.
You're saying that you are.
I'm not the one who's
This is not cameras in people's faces to get away, yeah? They're ordinary people.
We're press, mate.
Okay, I get that, but just keep your distance.
I'm keeping the distance.
No, you're not. Your camera is in their faces. And that will show that. So just maintain your distance.
Well, you can see right now what will be shown. I mean, I can get quite far in if I wanted to. I've got a good zoom, but the police are being a bit edgy here. Yeah, tensions are high. Yeah, I'm just trying to get as much in as I can. It's difficult.
Is intimidation posing a question?
It was like nobody supports. Okay, good. So my question is, considering that you've been busting here and predominantly have, and you're the ones calling for local people to take on the illegal migrants that are housed here, how many fighting age economic migrants will you take on when you're bust back?
Your premise is completely wrong because I live up the road.
Okay, and you agree that the vulnerable and young people here...
Okay, that interview didn't last long. I just wanted to click my mic back on. What's going on here?
So get the fucking nonsense out, mate. Who says the nonsense? Have you not read the news? Have you not read the news? You're protecting them, mate. You are useless. I'm not protecting anybody. I'm making sure this is a You're having to go with me. No, I asked you to stop swearing. That's all I did. All I did was say stop swearing. Fuck that.
Any words for the camera?
Fuck the migrants, mate. Fuck them. They're all illegal. They're all paedophiles. Fuck the lot of them.
Cheers. We're live at the moment.
Yeah, good.
This is getting a bit, the police are being a bit, angsty here. They're, I don't know what's going on. Not sure what's happening. What are they doing? I think they're trying to kick us off from this side.
See ya.
So, what are they trying to do?
Push us over the road. We're on a public road.
So they're trying to, it sounds like they're trying to forcefully push people from across the road. The numbers are growing by the minute.
You're going to prevent what? What are you going to do?
We're not breaching the peace.
You can't do shit, mate.
The lefties are being, they're going home, they're being kicked out. They're being kicked out. There they go, there they go. There they all go and they're being escorted out. So yeah, they didn't last very long. So yeah, they're all being removed from the area now. Trying Try not to get run over. I'm not sure where they'll go. Town centre? I don't know. I've never been to this area yet. Everyone's saying bye. They're all gone. We've got Mr. James Harvey here. So yeah. So everyone's coming over onto this side now.
Send them home! Send them
home! Send them home! Send them home! Send them home! Send them home! Send them home! Send them home! Send them home! Send them home! Send them home! Send them home! Send them home! Send them home!
We've got that there. Hang on, I want to get him on the camera. So we've got the security guard who's standing just there.
Ladies and gentlemen,
he's keeping
I want to reiterate
I don't know,
question.
keeping an eye on things, I guess.
Only 52 of the most vulnerable constituencies,
So I just
primarily
want to move.
composed of the
Let's get that
elderly
in.
and family,
Enough is enough.
why
Stop the
are
boat's
they the
banner.
ones taking in the people who don't speak English, who don't respect our values, and certainly don't share a culture or religion? We're okay with valid asylum claims, but these people who are being protected by the police, by Stand Up to Racism, and by the private hire of government contracts, which spends millions of government tax-funded money. Not millions, it's billions. Billions of pounds of your money is going towards these third worlders that do not respect our culture,
This is in
do
Diss
not
in
speak our
Norfolk, Dave.
language, and rape our kids. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing a pandemic of these illegal migrant hotels. And what I call for all of the patriots here to continue to protest, to continue to have your voices heard, and for voting for MPs who will actually stand up against the illegal invasion of this United Kingdom. He does not exaggerate when he says that this is an invasion. I have been down to Dover. It is all men, apart from the 1 or 2 children. It is men coming into our shores. It is men being put in these hotels, these 5-star hotels. And it is men that are roaming our streets and attacking our children. Now, ladies and gentlemen, notice that the Stand Up to Racism lobbyists are full of the upper class elderly who will never be affected by a lack of integration, by people who would never give to the economy, ladies and gentlemen. What I want, ladies and gentlemen, is for the working class, for the patriots to stand up against the illegal invasion of this United Kingdom. I want the next young generation to fight against the people coming into their land and ripping their opportunities. It will only be a few years until we see a lack of social cohesion like
This is
we
a
saw in
3-star
Epping.
hotel, this one.
A lack of cultures mixing together. Because we used to be a melting pot, ladies and gentlemen, and now we're at boiling point. How many people do we see being persecuted in the education centre for speaking about being British? But how many people, ladies and gentlemen, do we see the government protect for raping our children, for promoting a lack of integration? Say it loud, say it clear, economic migrants aren't welcome here. Let me ask you all a question. Those lefties, they think that you're not locals. How many of you here are local to this? You see standing racism. This is not organised by people from London or busting from Bristol. This is the community of this.
I just want to say one thing to the police. You've done an okay job today, although you are going to need to recruit more officers. One, to keep our women and children safe from these people, and two, if nothing changes, we will be here every week. I saw a sign over there that says we will never surrender, and we will never surrender. Our children will be kept safe. Who saw the video from Bullthorpe last week? A bunch of migrants sexually harassing children. And what did the locals of Norwich do? They ran them out of the park. We will take back what's ours. We will take our country back. And we will protect our kids.
Both the Labour and Conservative government are complicit in the importation of a foreign religion and a foreign people who don't respect British values to come in to benefit of the taxpayer dollar. These people don't respect our women, don't respect our people, and are protected by a sick ideology which in its nature is self-destructive. Why are the Liberals supporting the migrants which traditionally come from radical Islam? It is the unholy alliance of the people who are the Liberals and who are illegal migrants who support radical Islam, ladies and gentlemen.
Right, I'd like you to know, yeah, thanks community coming up. We've come from Norwich. We've got people coming down as well, further than Norwich. King's Lynn's come down to spoil you. We will come with you. We will come with you. What I want to do in October, right, listen to this. Every migrant hotel all around the country have said we're coming out to demonstrate all on the day. If you don't know what's happening in Norwich, I don't know if you've had it in this. Have you had any rapists out of this place? Probably. But we have had two. We've had a bloke who raped a girl 3 times in the city centre of Norwich, and he got 8 years. They cannot deport him. They cannot deport him. They won't deport him. We've got another gentleman who's an evil. What he went and done to a 14-year-old boy, having mass online to a 14-year-old boy. He got 20 months. 20 months. They've said he will not be sent back because he comes from Yemen. And Yemen will kill him. So we don't have to put him up. They went to court. Listen. They went to court.
Mad lad.
In front of the judge. You only said the wrong result, mate. He went to court in front of the judge. They could not speak English, so they got interpreters inside the courts. Get them out! 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 I just want to add to Safa's point there. We've got a demo in Norwich this Saturday, 2 PM at the Brook Hotel. Please come and support us. We will support you. People around the country will support you. So our next one is on the 26th. Then I'm going to London. And then I'm going back to Epping. And we're going to keep going. Then we're going to go to Manchester. Then we're going to go to Leicester. We want every community to come up together. Then we've got to go to the council offices. That's where we got here. The next step is the council offices to stop this place opening. They've got to close it. Okay? Peaceful demonstrations. So don't forget, the 26th, please support us. We've got football lads coming down from London to support us. Thank you very much. Hey, and give yourself a big round of applause. Well done, Dis. Well done, Dis. Send them home! 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 Send them home!
I just want to say to all of you, I've been in the Beaufort extensively.
objectively, especially over the past few weeks, and seeing how Bothorpe has deteriorated has been disgusting. All of the women and children are fearing for their lives. At this point, we have to stand up against it. I want to say how amazing it is. I used to live very close to this, and I used to visit every week as a child. I'm only 19. Seeing every one of you join us today on such short notice is absolutely incredible, and I want to give you all I want to expand on Glenn said for a second. That Rashid Al Bailey from the Brook Hotel, who was sexually communicating online with a 14-year-old boy, sending him photographs of his genitalia, 20 months, and he's not going to get deported because, as Glenn said, he's from Yemen and it's illegal in Yemen and he'll be executed. What happened to paedophilia and child rape being illegal in this country? What happened to that? Why do we have to fund these people to live in the UK? They're not our problem. You're right. There's some other country's problem. We don't want them here. We do not want our children to be endangered. What happens after those 20 months are done and he's not deported? He's going to roam the streets again. Yeah. In Bothorpe, only a week ago, just over a week ago, when, as James said, we chased out the migrants from the park after they were harassing girls and boys, 15-year-olds and younger. One of the girls pointed out a migrant at the hotel because we went back, a Palestinian migrant from Gaza who'd been in the country about 2 months. She told us a story of how he forced her 15-year-old friend to wank him off in the toilets. She had reported it to the police, and what do you think they did? Exactly. She reported it again when she was with us, and apparently, according to her, he was arrested. It took us steaming the hotel to get him charged. Potentially, we don't even know at the moment. This is what we're up against, and we can't put up with it. These are not our problem, and we should not be importing rapists and paedophiles to our country. We have enough of our own to handle. We do not need more. Exactly. Thank you, guys, and I'm so proud of you.
Don't forget, what the blokes need to do, we've got the blokes ones, the women ones as well. Fathers for England, save our children. Fathers for women, save our children. We're getting loads of shirts out. It will be cheap. £5 if it means it costs me. We want people to save our kids and save the women. Save our kids! 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 We don't want our kids to fight for us.
A lot of people are
We
seeing
can't
this.
do that. The next generation, all you people
The more the
in this,
merrier.
will go out to tell your grandchildren, we've done it. Patriots went out and done it for our grandkids. Forget about the 18, 19-year-olds. Let's think of the 2-year-olds, what they're going to be brought up to on these streets. So every gentleman and every mother needs to be on the streets to protect our kids.
You know what? Have you ever had a response when you talk about the immigration problem? Oh yeah, but white people do it as well. Have you ever heard this? It's despicable, isn't it? Because these aren't from our country. They come into our country, right? Yes, the UK has its own issue. We have our own pedophiles, and we're trying to deal with them. But why do we have to take in foreign filth that does not abide by our laws, does not abide by our culture, and ends up sexually abusing and harassing children? Why do we have to take that just because white people do it as well? We don't have to take it. You're right. Let's send them home.
Send them home! Send them home! Send them home! Send them home!
I also want to add as well, the migrants in Bothorpe are taking photos of children in the area, especially in the park, little kids. The police have been told, you know what they say? There's nothing they can do about it because it's not illegal. Is that what we want this to turn into, guys?
No, we fucking don't!
I didn't think so. It's really sad.
Disgusting!
There should be preventative measures in order to stop paedophiles from taking the innocence of our children, not waiting until it happens and destroying one or multiple lives until there's action.
That's you, mate. Don. He's part of my family. That's my brother. That's you, mate. Look at it. Stop the famous now.
Stop the boats! 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 Stop the boats!
So, ladies and gentlemen, what is the solution? Well, firstly, what we're currently seeing on the local level, where these hotels are, is protests. But, ladies and gentlemen, I want to see these protests done out of summertime, not when it's just fashionable, ladies and gentlemen. Every time, regardless of the season, ladies and gentlemen, regardless of the political climate. Because this is not here, ladies and gentlemen, to further a political career or to further the egos of certain parties, but it's to protect our next generation, ladies and gentlemen. What we need, ladies and gentlemen, is for the power to be given on the local level. You need to go towards your local councillors, write to your local MPs for mass deportations, ladies and gentlemen, and for remigration. These people need to no longer rely like a leech on the state, to lie on a leech on our young children, ladies and gentlemen, and to ruin the tourist economy of areas where hotels are bought out. Do not have your allegiances on parties which are complicit in the mass invasion of the United Kingdom. Rather, give your loyalties to parties, to politicians, and to spokespersons which will deport, remigrate illegal economic migrants. What we need, ladies and gentlemen, is a local level voice in every constituency which is complicit, bone idle on the destruction of its community. These urbanized areas, unlike London, which is weird, why are these people not being led into London? Because the voting power of big blocks would never allow for areas like this. No constituency which has a voice has these illegal migrant hotels. It's only the most vulnerable. It's the areas with the veterans. It's the areas of the elderly. And it's the areas with the family members. So what we need, ladies and gentlemen, is a voice for these local constituencies. Because our Labour government is quite sly. It intentionally places these Somalians, who 78% of the Somali population of the United Kingdom claims housing benefit. In a housing crisis, nonetheless, we allow for these people who come from safe European countries to leech on the resources which our common British folk cannot afford. It's absolutely ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. We are losing our economy, we are losing our culture, and we are losing our heritage to people who don't share a common language, who don't share a common history, and who do not share a common culture, ladies and gentlemen.
This, are you going to take this? Are you going to fight back? And are you going to win?
Say it loud, say it clear, economic migrants aren't welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear, economic migrants aren't welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear, migrants aren't welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear.
Migrants are welcome here!
I just want to say thank you all for coming out today. Obviously, you can see how much this means to this and its people and how worrying it is for the community. I also want to say a big thank you to everyone coming down from Norwich today, including Sydney, James, and what was her name? Bob. And, you know, they've done some great work highlighting the issues in both Thorpe and Cossey, and we really appreciate them. And, as I say, we really appreciate the support from you all today. Hopefully the council sees this. Hopefully Cameron Ventures Group, the owners of this, based in Mildenhall, sees this. If nothing is done this week, we plan to do another protest weekly. So next protest day will be on Sunday, Sunday coming up. And I tell you what, if nothing is done within the month, we will go directly to Cameron Ventures Group, the owners of this hotel, and we will protest in their office in Mildenhall. We will not stop until something is done. We cannot allow single, illegal, unvetted migrant men in our town, in our community. We must keep our women and children, elderly and even men safe. We do not have any other option. It's fight or survive. It's
fight or die.
Fight or die, yeah, whatever. Thank you.
Let's get some chants going.
Put lights on. Just light it up.
Stop their boats! 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 Send them home! 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 Are there any locals that want to come up and talk? Anyone want to talk?
Don't be shy.
Yeah, come on.
Give a round of applause, please. Any more residents?
Hi. I literally live round the corner. I literally live round the corner. And I found out about this on Saturday. Much to my disgust. It's bad enough now here. Things are going up, crime rate and everything else. We all know that they don't really care about our way of living. I don't know how the hell we're all supposed to live together smoothly. It's not going to happen, is it?
No.
It's not, is it? No, it's not. And I mean, everybody with kids, all the kids walk past here for school. The park, yeah, the park, the old people's place. It's just not going to happen, is it? Exactly. Exactly.
And they walk freely and can in the park, may I add?
Yeah, why can't they be put on a tag and kept in there? Why are they allowed to roam around?
Do we know their history?
No.
Do we
Exactly,
know anything
exactly.
about them?
Exactly.
We do not know anything about them. Our children are vulnerable, our elderly are vulnerable. You are, Amy. You are. And I don't know why you stand there so proud and serve us, and yet you let our vulnerable children fucking kill them. Go on.
Right.
Oh, bless her.
There's something we always say around these hotels. Right, all these are not migrants, they're Keir Starmer's army. That's what they are, Keir Starmer's army. Keir Starmer wants these over here. Right, we're making a fortune, you've got to say as well. If these are being unvetted, right, why are these back on the streets? What happens, this gate needs to be closed all the time. They're not vetted. How many do you think have left hotels out of this country? How many would you say? How many would you say? How many would you say? Just give me an answer. I'll let you know. 42,000 have left these hotels and got lost. They're on our streets. What we know of. There's more. There is more. Let's talk about our veterans. 45,000 of our army veterans are on the streets. We will support our veterans. We will. We've got veterans staying out Friday night, Saturday night and Sunday night outside the Brook Hotel with their army gear, all their medals. Bosnia, Iraq, Afghan. They are going to be eating out of ration packs for 3 days. And what we got a board what says 4-star hotel, tents, no star. So they're just going to open. The problem is that we have got to support our veterans as well. We need our veterans in this place. We need them here. We want our homeless, our English homeless in this place as well. Homeless veterans all come together. Kick these out of this stinking hotel and bring our own people in. Right. We go back again. There's people out there we definitely 100% know that there's women and kids. There was women and kids in here, wasn't there? Right, and no respect, if they've got women and kids, we won't touch it. But my argument is, they've kicked the women and kids out and put 4 grown men, army men, to get in this hotel. For what reason? Tell me what reason. To perv our kids. Paedophile protectors. That's all they are. Keir Starmer, you are a paedophile protector. You are supporting this, what is coming over.
And the police.
How many do you reckon it costs us a day? A day for these people in the hotel? 8 million. It's 8 million a day. Well, we've got our old age pensioners suffering with heat, only can afford eggs and bread, while these are having 4 meals a day. We look after our old age pensioners. How would you think they would feel for their granddads? And your granddad, if you went back now and said, Granddad, if he was alive today, this is what's happening. He will turn in his grave. Winston Churchill, that's who we need. Another Winston Churchill back in this country. All right, I'll say it again. Give yourself a round of applause, because I haven't seen this. I have not seen this in this. These two here, they done it on their own 2 years ago, with no support. No support at all. Now look at you. A big community has come together. Every single one of you, yeah? Next time we come, bring 1 person with you. We will double up. Bring 2 people with you. The next one we do, you bring another one. And another one. And what I want to see is this street from top to bottom of patriots. Not racists. Patriots.
Would anyone like to say a few words? Anyone? Go on. Go on. You've got the cojones. Oh, you do?
Oh, really?
Do you want to say any words about that? Come on. Come on. Come on.
Say as it says. Say as it says. Get on.
Get on with you.
Your feelings out. What you you're a disc.
I am a disc girl.
Well, you've got to turn around and
You've
say
got a
what
lot
you
to
feel.
say and it's said it not clearly.
I
So
just
you
got
can't say
radical.
anything. Go on, mate.
Right,
They'll know
I also
you.
used to be an ex-employee of these so-called migrant hotels. Just people take a guess of what's found in their rooms. Take a guess of what's found in their rooms. Just anyone, shout it out. Drugs, that's one of them. What else? Knives. Now, do you want to know a funny story? Once when we were cleaning the rooms, we found a knife. It was one of our own kitchen knives, out of our own kitchen. So there was 2 options. Either security gave it to them, or one of them went into the kitchen during the night and took it themselves. We had members of staff assaulted. We had members of staff have sexual comments made towards them, to the point that males weren't even allowed to wear shorts when we went to work. How is that fair? This is England, and we're being outrun by these immigrants, so-called asylum seekers that are seeking safety. You're all pedos and rapists, every single one of them. Don't give a shit if they're not. They all come from the same, they're all the same. Simple as that.
Send them back! 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 Send them back!
I'm England till I die.
I'm England till I die. I know I am, I'm sure I am. I'm England till I die. I'm England till I die. I'm England till I die. I know I am, I'm sure I am. I'm England till I die.
It's concerning, isn't it? Just down the road is a park with toilets. And here is a hotel filled with immigrants that don't speak English, are well known, are notorious for sexually harassing and sexually assaulting kids, and were found with knives and drugs in their rooms. Now, What we talk about the sexual component of it, what we don't also talk about is the drug aspect. I visited Rochdale, and there wasn't just an issue with Muslim gangs grooming kids. There was also an issue with Muslim gangs grooming young boys to sell drugs on their behalf. 12, 13-year-olds going around with cocaine in their pockets, selling it because these gangs told them to. There are multiple aspects to this, but one thing is for sure, these people do not respect our culture, they do not respect our laws, and they need to go home. Send them home! Send them home! Send them home! Send them home!
Send them home!
I just want to ask, is anyone from South Norfolk Council here and would like to say a few words? No? Well, apparently they're not happy about it too, so I'm surprised they're not here. Is anyone from Cameron Ventures Group here? No? Okay, well, I've got one thing to say. On West Ham till I die, but in the words of Delia Smith, where are you?
Right. How many of you people watch Sky News? Boo. How many watch the BBC? How many read the Daily Mail? The Daily Mirror? The Sun? Don't read it. Don't look at the news. Because these people here who film it now, these are the people we want. So they don't edit it. They are the people, as Tommy Robertson said. As Tommy Robertson said, we've got more independent people. Because they will not tell lies. This boat's going to come out tonight.
This is all going out live. 1.8 thousand.
Can you imagine if Sky News were here now?
Bringing it to the real masses.
Racist.
Because the news isn't going to cover any of this.
How can you be racist?
The same as they didn't cover
you
Epping
cannot
properly.
be racist against
I've done both
an ideology. So get that out of your head. An ideology of that book.
I knew about this the other day.
Well,
I know about Beaufort Point on Saturday, but this one come out
will read that book
quite quickly, like quite a last minute one. This one.
The Peaceful Man.
I think it was only announced the other day. The amount of people that turned up, it's great.
Aisha was 6 years old, consummated a marriage at 9. And that's not paedophilia. In Iraq today, I don't know if you know, in Iraq, look at it, it's no lies. They've just made it law. 9-year-old girls can marry men.
Hope everyone's enjoying it. I'm not speaking too much because I'm letting all the speakers talk.
You're bringing these kind of people over here to do what they want to do in this country. They want Sharia law on the streets. Right? Why are they coming from areas? When you go to Turkey, when you go to Spain, what have you got to have on you? Passport. Everyone has. So why are they going? Well done. Why are they coming from Syria over to Turkey? Turkey are letting them in. Then they're going over to Italy. Then they're going to Spain. Then they're going over to France. Do you realise what is happening in France? This will open your ears. This is the truth. It's been seen.
That's how much data you've got left.
The French vessels are bringing them in to our waters so we can have it. We're spending millions to France to stop it. Nah, Keir Starmer, you've got to stop this. You've got to stop this, yes. Right, let's sing that one, shall we? Where we always sing it. Everywhere we go, we sing it down London. Keir Starmer's a wanker. Keir Starmer's a wanker. Keir Starmer's a wanker. Keir Starmer's a wanker.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to give a few anecdotes about what I've seen at the risk of mass immigration. Currently, I'm 17. I started doing political and religious activism at the age of 15 at Speaker's Corner in Hyde Park. And what I saw, ladies and gentlemen, was a lack of social cohesion from radical Islam. Very recently, interestingly, we saw a predominant speaker for Islam, Mohammed Hijab, have a secret second wife. I thought polygamy was illegal in the United Kingdom. Abusing his wife, ironically, in a hotel. Now, these paid for radical Muslim speakers all attempted on a group chat to promote the idea that this woman was an apostate from a foreign religion, that she was suicidal from the abuse from the speaker himself, and this would somehow delegitimize her claim for being abused. Ladies and gentlemen, I warn you, as a person who has been in the education system, a person who has seen radical Islam, that this cannot go much longer. Too many times, ladies and gentlemen, I've seen in the education system a machine for liberal indoctrination. I have been kicked out of my college for being abused and beaten up by a Muslim school person for what I do in terms of religion and political activism. And ladies and gentlemen, what I can tell you today is that the next generation are waking up, and Keir Starmer removing the limit to 16 to 17-year-olds won't work in his favour. Look at the Stand Up to Racism demographic. They were all elderly, upper-class people. They weren't the working class, the younger generation, because that is the ideology that will get rid of the illegal migrant hotels, that will deport, remigrate the people who don't speak English, and will actually serve the economy, the people who give their money into the system. What did we see in David Cameron's campaign? A promise for net sensible immigration. Then his government voted in for a ticket that would help the people who paid into the system, was complicit in increasing the migrant status to tenfold, hundreds of thousands. Then the Labour government, the flim-flam ideology of Keir Starmer, who will remove the whip of the Labour MPs who disagree with his austerity, will then attempt to vilify the working class to standing up for their local communities. I tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, once we have the right to complain removed from us, we have nothing. Right now, the government in control will arrest people for hate speech, will arrest people for demonstrating. But what we have, ladies and gentlemen, is the public. And once that's removed away from us, ladies and gentlemen, we have nothing. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, these demonstrations need to stay peaceful. We need to be the voice of reason. And what we need now more than ever is a collectivized group of concerned parents, weekly going to these hotels, speaking about the anecdotes of what they've seen in these hotels, and finally sticking to the Labour government that this cannot go for any longer.
Oh, there we are. I just want to say I was contacted by someone who's apparently in contact with a manager at the Park Hotel, and they said they're having a meeting with the Home Office about this on Tuesday. If you keep this momentum up, which tomorrow, if we keep this momentum up, hopefully the councillors will be there and they'll see this and they'll tell them that the community of Diss do not want the migrants here. I've seen behind me that there's actually a children's bike in the park, in the entrance, which means they haven't been moved yet, I assume, unless they've left a bike here. Which means you could have won, guys.
That was bought by us anyway.
Exactly, it's taxpayer money. But it means that maybe after today, they won't be moved in. Maybe you guys have won. You've still got time to stop this, if that is the case. To give yourselves all a pat on the back, because you may have won this fight already over one day.
As we said again, we definitely need your support, Saudi. It's only about, I'd say it took me about half hour to get here, right? I was late because my minicab driver come late, so I'm sorry I got late. So all I'm saying, yeah, please turn up, Because Norwich, this all comes from the same area. We need to close that one down. Close this one down. Next time, I can guarantee you, I will bring hundreds from Norwich to come here and support you. And we need support Saturday. We are meeting at Beaufort at the Castle Carvery at 12:30. The left are coming against us. They will be there by 1:30. I imagine they're going to bring 50 tops. I'm looking at Norwich on Saturday. I am looking at 800. 800 coming. That's what we're looking at. We're promoting it, and we can't keep promoting it. So, if you see your Facebooks, you see Norwich Brook Hotel, please ask your friends to come. Right? That will be a friendly day. We have got veterans going to be there. So if you do come, support our veterans. Shake their hands. Because they're old age, well, not as coming as old age pensioners. Marines, paras, signals. I've got the army on here now, mate. What do you think of the veterans? What do you think of the veterans? They're on live with me now. Right. They are coming down to support.
You've already got one here.
They're going to be on the streets. Yes, I can hear you, Jim. They're not pensioners, they are a fighting force. Yes! Yes! Because you got to think, if you do come Saturday, just bring a little bit of bacon with you, some sausages. If you want to bring pork with you. You want to bring a pig? Yeah, that's okay. Hog roast.
Saying that, we were talking about hog roast. If anyone knows any slaughtermen, we are looking for a full pig to do a hog roast at the car park, so let us know, yeah?
Yeah. So please, I said again, unbelievable. This is the best I have seen, and I've been around a lot of hotels for the first time. It's been 20s, 30s. I imagine today, I'm looking 150, 160 patriots come from this. I could give yourself a round of applause as your all community.
Right, once again, well done today, everyone, for turning out. You've done a great job for your community. Obviously, so many people have turned up, young, old, men, women. It's been incredible, and well done. You should all be proud of yourselves. Once again, pat on the back. And,
And also, the police ain't been that bad here. Better than Epping anyway. I've been down Epping 2 times, mate. I've got to say, I don't generally speak to the police. I don't generally like the police. But today, what I've seen from them police, give them a round of applause, please. Thank you. Thank you, police officers.
Okay, what we're going to do, we've done a really good job at this entrance. What we're going to do, we're going to go round to the front of the Park Hotel. We're going to let them see us and let them know that they are not welcome here. So if we could all start moving around to the front entrance now, please. Thank you. Remember, remain peaceful. It will not help our cause if you don't. Well done.
Send them home! Send them home! Send them home! Send them
Just
home!
collapsing my
Send
tripods.
them home! Send them home! Send them home! Send them home!
Right, let's go. Sorry about that, I was just collecting myself.
Keir Starmer's a wanker! 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 Keir Starmer's a wanker!
Just trying to put my mic.
Save our kids! 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 Save our kids!
Getting caught up with my mic.
Save our kids!
Oh. Can you do us a quick favour if you can? Can you clip that onto here? Because I can't see.
Yeah, you're right, man. There you go.
Cheers, mate. Appreciate it. Oh. Right. So we're heading down here to the front of the hotel. So we'll move forward and get to the front of everyone for years.
Well, no, you won't with that.
So,
Customers a wanker. Customers a wanker. Customers a wanker. Customers a wanker. Customers a wanker.
So yeah, I won't capture everyone turning up at the front. That was a rear gate.
Right.
Oh.
Send them home! 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 Send them home!
Wait, I want you here.
We don't just have TV. In the Brick Hotel in Guildford, we found vodka in their rooms. Vodka, drugs. Vodka, drugs, all funded by you, the British taxpayer. Tell me how many of you are struggling this month because you can't afford to pay taxes. How many of you are struggling because you can't afford to pay your rent, pay taxes? And these people, they get it all for free on your expense. And we are sick of it, and the British public is rising, and we're not stop until they're all
Let's get around better view.
Send them home!
Send them home! Send them home! Send them home! Send them home! Send them home! Send them home! Send them home!
Send them home.
Where's by the microphone, by the way?
I gave it to Paul.
Some going on there.
Who are ya? 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 You are embarrassing. You are embarrassing. You are embarrassing. You are embarrassing.
Apparently they're looking through the window there.
Hiya. Hi. Yeah, you're going home. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to know why it's not the big corporations, the big brands, not taking these illegal migrants. I want to know, ladies and gentlemen, why it's not the big rural communities in London not taking these illegal migrants. Why is it that the urban areas full of the most vulnerable of the British public has to handle the lack of integration by the illegal economic migrants? It is not fair on these local constituencies, on these local tourist attractions, to take on the unvetted, undocumented, illegal economic migrants who don't speak English, who don't share a culture and don't share a history with our fellow British man. Well, they've done. Notice, ladies and gentlemen, it's always the rich gentry class who couldn't give a toss whether the British public has to deal with the unvetted, undocumented, illegal migrants. Champagne socialists. It's always the Corbynites, ladies and gentlemen, that would like to claim that the genuine concerns of British patriots would be portrayed as fascism and as racism. Citizenry Are you racist?
No!
Are you concerned locals?
Yes!
Are you going to fight for your kids despite being called racist?
Yeah!
Citizenry, ladies and gentlemen, the right to be a British citizen does not discriminate against your class or race. In the same breath, ladies and gentlemen, the British current citizens that do not want people who don't speak English, who don't give to the economy, and who abuse our young British children. They are not racist. They are not fascists. They are simply the working class saying that enough is enough.
Enough is enough!
Did you guys see the other day there was a post that was put out of like 5 politicians sitting together on a talk show, and they said, oh, this is extremely diverse, right? But then you look at the Pan-African Parliament, all black. But we're not allowed to have what we consider a white country, or a country that is safe for our children, right? So we are going to send them home.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to quickly laugh at the claims at mass immigration. Remember that gentleman that claimed asylum because his child liked chicken nuggets? Now, remember Sadiq Khan, the man that likes to claim that multiculturalism is our greatest strength, but wouldn't take the illegal migrants housed in rural areas. Funny enough, ladies and gentlemen, we're already seeing the cracking.
42-inch fucking telly up there. What the fuck is that about?
Yeah. There's been reports of a great many of luxuries given to these supposed persecuted and innocent people. We see Xboxes, flat screen TVs, phones, and that's just from simply getting on a dinghy from France, from Albania, from the safe westernized European countries, and then claiming for some reason the countries that we align ourselves with as being developed westernized countries are somehow unsafe. Why is it that we see in Calais NGOs supplying the resources of economic migrants to cross the channel? It's not because they're concerned for their safety, but rather, like the people in Britain, they don't want mass immigration. So why should we accept it either? For whatever reason, the United Kingdom, being an island nation, has to accept the people that European countries don't want. We should take a page out of Poland, who, ladies and gentlemen, have armed guards at their borders. We've historically had a nice navy, traditionally preserved the British public. So why won't the likes of the Conservative Party, the likes of the Labour Party, send out our navy, increase public spending to defence, and take these economic migrants out of the channel? It's very easy, ladies and gentlemen, to remove the pull factors for these migrants to claim asylum in the United Kingdom. Don't give them benefits, don't give them hotels, don't let them land here in the first place, and say enough is enough. I'm out of breath, mate, I don't know what you're saying. But let's look at the aesthetics, ladies and gentlemen. A supposed local business of a hotel has listed private property, no trespass. Why is it a hotel, which supposedly is there for the tourist community, says no trespass? This should be a hub of tourism, not migration, ladies and gentlemen. It should not be a hub for SA crime, a lack of integration, complaints by the locals, but rather a hub for people to enjoy the local urban area. Why is it the government is so complicit in over-focusing on people who don't speak English and don't respect our values? I'll tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, it's because the Labour government is scared of their supposed mandate. Why is it that the Labour government, who only got 30% of the vote, by the way, that's supposedly a mandate, will favour the people who are less likely to contribute to our society. Keir Starmer, who's named after the founder of the Labour Party, could not be so far away of supporting our local labourers. He would rather support the upper middle class, the illegal migrants, because he knows that flip-flopping towards that voting bloc will get him the most amounting votes. But ladies and gentlemen, I've seen it on the streets. I've seen the young people waking up. I've seen the upper middle class waking up. And they are now voting towards the parties, which hopefully, by the way, they will get them out. What we need to do, ladies and gentlemen, of the patriotic movement is hold our political class to account. We need to make sure that the politicians who we trust with this issue aren't just doing it for a career strategy, aren't just doing it for a PR strategy, but rather they are genuinely concerned citizens of this United Kingdom, which is concerned of the longevity of the British identity. For too long, we've seen the political class simply pester to us without any substance. And it seems like our migrant friends are... Come on! We are the people that are funding you! Say thank you!
I just want to say as well, it is time for you, the community, to take action. Not only are protests enough, we need to be out daily patrolling our streets, patrolling the parks and keeping our children safe. We did this in Norwich.
No. You need to say it in a language that they understand, because they don't understand English. They don't understand English, ladies and gentlemen. That won't work.
Show yourself!
Get out and patrol your streets. Protect your kids, because when this hotel, or if this hotel becomes all men, I can promise you there will be a steep rise in sexual assaults and sexual harassments. We have seen this in Norwich. We have seen this in Beaufort. Get out, patrol your streets, and keep your children safe.
Also, what we've done in Norwich with our community, I think there's about 50 of us involved. We've all got body cams. We've all got body cams, yeah, I better put in case you're building me. Right, because that's what they will do. Right, we've got body cams. And we've also got walkie-talkies. Walkie-talkies are cheap. If you're going out and patrolling your area, right, you need body cams, because they will put something back on you. You're allowed to give these people a citizen's arrest, which we have been doing in Norwich, okay? So body cams on, walkie-talkies, working twos. These walkie-talkies will go for a mile. So when you're out with your community and there's 8 of you out, you can speak to each other instead of on the phone. Get to that spot straight away. And when you do see someone, which I can guarantee you in the next 3 to 4 days, well, these kids are off school. This is where they're going to hit the parks, because our poor little kids got summer holidays and they love it. They love our kids. They love our children. That's what they are. Well done, my girl. Well said. So again, as a community, who is willing to go out in this, as a community, to protect your parks and your areas?
I just want to say one thing as well, like matey boy said, what's his name? Glenn. Like, just repeat what he said, we need to protect our community, protect our kids, protect our women, but now we do have the platform. We've built a group here today that can do that for us. We just need to stick together. And just quickly, if there's one benefit that has come of this, only one, is that we are united and we are better together, and we now have united. Community spirit is back for the wrong reasons, but we are now back.
The left.
I just want to say that the left wingers, Norfolk and District Council Trade, whatever on Facebook, They tried to make it about me and James. We've got our own organisation called Students Against Tyranny, who they've opposed a lot. They don't really like us very much. As soon as they saw that we were sharing this protest that was organised by you guys, not us, that's why they got so many people out. They have to use a bunch of kids. I'm only 19, James only 22. They had to use a bunch of young'uns to try and get people to oppose a protest where the local community of this is concerned. You're concerned for your kids and your women. The men are concerned. The women are concerned. The kids are scared to go to the park. It's not about me or James, it's about all of you. That's just what I wanted to say. I also wanted to say that one of the left-wing organisers, Hugh Stanners, some of you may know his name. He's one of the leaders of the Socialist Workers' Party in Norfolk. He came over on his own, I think, and tried to give us all a bit of grief. And he actually slapped. Where's my mum? Over there. She slapped my mum. Woo! He slapped her phone out of her hand. What? They didn't do anything. So this is what the left are like. We've all been peaceful. We've all been lovely. We've all shown unity that they preach. But they can't handle it. They can't handle difference of opinions. Instead, they have to shout you down and call you racist, Nazi. Those words don't mean anything anymore. Exactly. Those words were something to be ashamed about back then. Now genuine concerns are racist and Nazified. It's not. You have a right to be concerned about everyone in this community, and you're doing brilliant work standing up for it.
Yes! Are you Nazis? Are you far-right? Are you fascists? You're a community united! Send them home! 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 Ladies and gentlemen, the United Kingdom will fail as soon as it devalues its citizenry. Being a British citizen is something which is of value. And bringing in as many refugees, supposedly, as you can have from France, from the safe havens within Europe, devalues and lowers the threshold of what it means to be British. And what that does, ladies and gentlemen, is ruin an economy, is ruin the culture, ruin its heritage, and disgraces the generations of British people which both fought and lived in a civilization which set up a set of British values which these migrants are now disgracing. What we need, ladies and gentlemen, is a strong and muscular patriotic movement within the United Kingdom. And what I see now is the starting of a movement which will hold the Labour government to account on its complicit movement of migrants from France to this United Kingdom. But this momentum, which has now come forth from the fact that our young British women are being attacked, that their economies are being ruined, and that it's summer, must continue out of summer, must continue out of the media covering of what's happening in Epping. We need this momentum to continue into the next general election, to get out the incompetent MPs which have now caused this mess within our urban cities. And ladies and gentlemen, we need to be very wary of people who continue this movement. I don't want this movement to be about the political career of certain party members. I don't want this movement to be about far-right thuggery or violence or riots. But rather, I want to see what I'm seeing here. A peaceful demonstration of concerned British citizens
which stands up and says no. I don't want my neighbour not to speak English. I don't want my neighbour to be looking at my kids. I don't want my neighbour to be leeching off the state, but rather being a proud British citizen, paying into the state. And ladies and gentlemen, what we're seeing is the fruits of multiculturalism. The fact is, we're having our rights to complain being removed away from us. If any of you lovely gentlemen here were to post after this demonstration something about these illegal migrants, you could potentially be cited by a hate crime. A good example of this, ladies and gentlemen, I'm being currently investigated for a hate crime. When a jihadist dog threatened to kill me at Speaker's Corner, I, in response, suggested that his friend next to him, which was trying to pull him away from the situation, I called him his boyfriend. And in response, I have been reported by the police for supposedly inciting racial hatred. Few things. Firstly, someone having a boyfriend in a secular country isn't offensive. The only person that finds that offensive is our lovely jihadist friends that would want to kill the apostates and the homosexuals. Secondly, this demonstrates a certain class within this United Kingdom would rather not have the discussion about a lack of integration and that multiculturalism isn't working, and rather it would concern itself under concerned British citizens simply talking about the potential threat of bringing people who we don't know. You wouldn't bring a stranger into your house, and I wouldn't suggest the government do the same thing either. So ladies and gentlemen, I'll round it up by saying this. If you want a community, you should fight for it. If you want a community, you should serve for it. If you want a community, you should start a family. Don't be bone idle. Don't think these demonstrations are sufficient in helping your local community. It isn't. We need this momentum to continue outside of these events.
Testing. Are there any locals that would like to come up and say a few words? Yeah? Everyone give a round of
Hello. My mate back there with his hands up, he was live streaming this all with about 200 people. He got banned from his live for hatred and hate crime and hate comments, all of it. You can't even live stream
Cheers
this.
for this
Can't
super,
even
Jenny.
protest
Appreciate
peacefully,
it.
showing everyone without getting banned. Ridiculous. It's all ridiculous.
Right, what I've seen today, yeah? One Union flag, one King George flag. Can we next time, everybody, buy a patriotic flag? We want to go through this with every Union flag and what it costs you if you go on there now for the kids. We've got small flags on Saturday. We've ordered 200 for the kids. £10 for 200 little flags. If you've got big flags, put them on posts. So next time you're out here, let's make this a patriotic town with Union flags and King George flags. We just got one more. We just got one more.
Hello? Okay. Thanks for giving me all the workload, by the way. Bloody hell. Potentially, yeah. But what I really love doing is encouraging young people, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a young person. I started out with little to no hope that young people believed in what I believed. I believed that young people were predominantly made up of the illiberal elites that had a stick up their arse and couldn't care less about their country. But now, from 2 years of experience, which hopefully I'll now have more, I have seen young people seeing the disgrace that our nation has been let in by certain incompetent members of the political class. So my encouragement, and the saying is true, that it takes a community to raise a child. And right now, the communities being led by these migrant hotels is going to foster a generation of either potentially liberals which continue in the disgrace of incompetency, or conservative patriots that would say enough is enough and rather vote in people who are genuinely concerned about the state of our country. And I want to share in that mentality. I've had enough of the villainization of this belief that an urban community could continue without being disturbed by illegal migrants who wish to change the demographic of these areas. I would want to see a community like that in the past that concerns ourselves for one another, as the British patriots that we are, concerns ourselves with our neighbours, instead of having to look behind our back to see if our neighbours are inappropriately touching or viewing our kids. I think that's enough.
Right, I just spoke to a gentleman who's just organised this. What's his name? Luke. Can you give Luke a round of applause from this, please? We want more people like Luke. Luke can't do it on his own. And Gregor. And Gregor. Sorry about that. Give him a round of applause. If you want to speak to Luke or Gregor and get involved in your community, they're the two people you need to talk about. Just spoke to Luke. Who's going to be here Sunday at 2 o'clock? 2 o'clock. I will be coming. We'll do it one Saturday. Norwich, will we be coming? Will we be coming? Norwich, yes. Yes, we're coming. Yes, we're coming. So tomorrow, they're having a little discussion. If it goes our way, we will still turn up Sunday for a party. We'll have a party Sunday when these are out. I don't think they will. I honestly believe that they're going to still be here. But if it goes the community's way, we don't want to stop this. We want to be outside here having a party. We'll play music that we've won. This have won. 1-0 to this community. And if it doesn't work, we will do this every single Sunday. We know Epping is Sunday. I'm in the lines with working with Epping. Epping will put their lives out, and they've said they will put it out to Dis as well. So we're going to work as a pair. Epping and Dis. How good's that going to be? All on the streets, yeah? We've got a lot of people getting involved. As I said, look at mine, James, Sydney's. There will be a day in October where Dis, I won't be able to come because I'll be doing Norwich. Dis, you'll be doing yours. Then you've got Epping doing theirs. Then you've got London doing theirs. Then you've got Leicester doing theirs. Then you've got Middlesbrough, Rochdale. This is going to go to 52 hotels for one day. The police will not be able to police it. They won't, because they won't have enough forces on the streets. 70,000 police on the streets there is. And if we go around this country, we will bring 200,000 to the streets. Okay? So I'm guarantee you, you back me, and then this goes, and we'll go right away around the country. You've got to do your area. I'm doing my area. Someone do their area. And what we'll do a live stream to 52 hotels in October. Does that sound good? Brilliant. Thank you very much for everyone turning up. Luke again, and the gentleman over there with the Union flag. Gregor, if you want to contact Gregor, all right, he's not on OnlyFans, all right? If you want to contact him or Luke, please do so, because there is a bit on your Facebook, isn't there? You got a bit on Facebook? It's got a Facebook group. Please join it. It doesn't matter if the left join it, because we've got the same problem. We just wind the left up. Come, please. Come to have a party with us. Right? As you see today, as the gentleman said. Well, I've been doing this since 2009. and we've had 18, 19-year-old students coming out against us. 2012, still coming out against us. In 2023, all we're getting now is school teachers coming out against us who are teaching our kids to be robots, to be frogs. That is what your teachers are teaching our kids. Instead of teaching English, maths, but they're teaching our kids about trannies and stuff like that, mate. Can't be done. While the woke teachers, we've got to tell these kids, do not trust your teachers. And the song always goes, teacher, leave our kids alone. Thank you very much.
Luke. Just want to say thank you all for coming out again tonight. Well, just before we wrap up, we'll wrap up in a few minutes, but this community notice board, our community's page on Facebook with 29,000 people, 29,000 members, did not allow the story to be published more than once on the Friday just gone, as soon as the story dropped. Only one person was allowed to post about the hotel and the news story. Only one person. I tried straight after, it was deleted after seconds. No one was allowed to talk about this in our biggest community group. We need something to change. Either the admins need to go, however we do that, or we start our own uncensored community group where we can actually talk about the truth. Boycott the notice.
Just to let you know, do not trust the BBC. They are here. Do not ask them any questions. When they come to you, refuse to speak to the BBC. Thank you very much. We don't want you there. BBC, off you go. We will not get nothing from the community because your BBC tell lies. You've told lies the rest of your lives. You work with Sky. You work with it. All right. So, what are you going to lie about today? That we're racist? Hold on a minute. I will ask the question. Are we racist?
We're live.
Sorry?
We're live as well.
Oh, we're live. 2CTV.
Listen,
don't forget Mystic Media.
Sorry?
Mystic Media, we are. That's the BBC press being escorted away.
Defund the BBC! You're not welcome in this! Get out!
They will put stuff in the morning about how far right you are. Then I want this community to contact the BBC, right, and calling you far right. You're not far right. That's right. Far right. We're not far wrong. We're not far wrong. But please, when you get the independent people, like this gentleman here, who wants to come and talk to you, please speak to him. This gentleman here, independent, wants to talk to us. They're the people you need to be talking to. You do not talk to any ITV, BBC, Sky News, even GB News. They've gone on us. They've gone against us. Okay? So any press, refuse to speak to them. Okay? That's just proved the point where they've gone. See you later.
Yeah, all the way down the road there.
Hi, BBC. I just want to ask, you know how you all covered up the sexual assaults and rapes perpetrated by the Muslims in Rochdale? Is that what you're planning to do in this as well? Are you going to let young girls suffer because of your incompetence, because you're told not to report on the truth? Is that what's going to happen? That's good, leave. Don't answer what the public have to say, just leave.
Shame on you!
Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you!
Right then, once again, for about the 5th or 6th time, well done today. We've done really, really well. And it's a Monday with 2 days' notice. We have done incredible. It'd be good if someone done a head count, but like obviously over 100, probably 150, 200. It's been incredible for such short notice. A lot of people obviously couldn't make it today, but they send their support. Thank you to the police, obligatory, and thank you again to Sydney, James, Bob, Glenn, and their family, all the Norwich lot for coming down today, and the citizen journalists that have been covering this. We need all eyes on this Park Hotel before it turns to something that we do not want it to. We need to save our town, protect our community, and stand united. Thank you all. We're probably going down to Thatcher's or local pubs, so might see you down there. But yeah, see you on Sunday, 2 p.m.
Cool. It's all over.
Test. One more round of applause for Luke and Jojo. Everyone, you did fantastic today. We'll see you next week. Cheers.
Oh, we're all done.
We'll be back! We'll be back! We'll be back!
You're one of your speeches is doing some numbers on X.
Shout out to Mystic Media!
Queen Natalie's reposted one of your speeches.
Sorry, I'm bad with names.
Queen Natalie on X has reposted one of your speeches. She's the owner. Yeah, she's before I get it up.
Sorry,
come on.
Someone.
It's one of your speeches has been clipped. Yeah, we're all done here. Hopefully you all enjoyed that. Well, a nice peaceful demonstration. I hope you all enjoyed. I'm going to wrap it up now because it's pouring down and I want to get the camera into a bit of cover. So yeah, we're going to wrap up here, and until the next one, just keep an eye out for any posts on YouTube or social media when we're going live next. It's probably not going to be until the weekend now, I believe, but yeah, keep an eye out. So until next time, everyone, we'll see you soon. So bye.